Hello, YouTube friends. It is me, Theosha Talks, and we are here for another DIY. I'm dressed in my spa gear for this evening, and I'm going to give myself a facial. If you can see the steam coming up here, it's from my little steamer. I've been steaming my face for probably about 5 minutes or so. Before then, I washed my face with my Curology Clean Sweep, because I have a subscription to Curology. I didn't apply my nighttime solution nor my moisturizer. I will do that after I cleanse my face. So maybe I don't know, almost 2 years ago, I decided to buy a steamer, facial steamer, and a blackhead remover, because they said that if you're going to use one of these, that you should have a steamer to loosen up your sebum, which is just your natural oils on your face, so that they can clean your pores when you use those. I used this once, and it was a partial use because I didn't know what I was doing, and I just kind of got freaked out, and I was like, okay, we're done with that. But I thought that you guys would like to see a video, so here it is, me trying out my instrument for the first time. So this is the blackhead remover. It has a little dial on it, and you can turn it on. Okay, there it goes. And then it has several settings. There's an up, down, and a down. So you can increase it or decrease it. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to turn it off. Or decrease it. And that gives you like different levels of suction that's going to clean your pores out. Now I'm going to use as little as possible, just based on the fact that I don't want to harm my skin. So, you know, there's that. So what I'm going to do is, this has a small head on it. Oh, well, let's show you some other things that came with it. So it came in a package such as this, and it has like 3 different heads on it, and it has a USB charger, and then like some extra internal parts that go in it as well. My steamer, it just takes distilled water. You plug it up, turn it on, and it just does its thing. It says on there that we should probably use the smaller one just to do less, you know what I'm saying? So you're not grabbing a hold of as much skin as you can. You want to do as little as possible, just because you're also not supposed to stay on any area of your skin for more than 3 seconds. And so it's all designed so that you're not harming yourself. I'm going to put it on 2. Well, let's see here. On 1, let's see if I can show you. It doesn't really, it's not really doing anything. When I take it up to 2, can you see that? There's a little bit of a difference, a little bit of suction. 3, of course, more. 4, and then 5. I will not be using 5. That looks like a little, that could be intense. So let's turn that back down. We're back on 2, and I'm going to use my mirror. This is my magnifying mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. I've got my face right in front of my little steamer here, and just so that I can continue with some steam while I do this. So it said on the instructions that you're supposed to, when you're doing the bottom of your skin, you're supposed to go up here. Oh, and again, just like I usually say in my videos, I'm not a professional. This is something that I'm doing because it's something that I'm doing. This is what I use on the skin that I have. Absolutely no recommendations for you. Just letting you know that this is what I'm doing. That doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of anything, but I'm kind of scared to turn it up, because if I do, like, what does that look like, you know? Steam, steam, steam. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit and see if I can get anything. Have you seen like commercials for these things? Like, and they show them afterwards, and they've got like all that gunk in it from like the grease. I have a feeling that somebody's like putting Vaseline or something on their faces beforehand before they use it. And I'm going to avoid the eye area as much as possible, because I don't want I don't want to pull anything out of socket. or give myself a black eye accidentally. On my cheeks, I'm going to go outward just ever so slightly. I do what I can to keep my skin clear. I really try not to pick at my face too much. Every once in a while I do, because I'll get like an ingrown hair. I have one pesky ingrown hair that grows in over here that it's like in the same spot. And so every time I pluck it out, it often leaves a scar, because I shouldn't dig it out, but I do. Because it's like right under the skin surface and it grosses me out. I don't like it. So I try to get rid of it that way. I don't see anything on this. I'm gonna steam my face some more. The weird thing about steaming your face is that you try not to breathe in the vapors, because it'll take your breath away, first of all. Second of all, when you look in the mirror, you see like all of these fine hairs that you may not have seen before, because it lands on them like the dew from, you know, the morning dew on the grass, and it looks really weird. Okay, maybe I'll get something around my nose, because that's usually a problem spot for me. But yeah, like I said, I try not to pick at my face too much. Have I ever done my own extractions? Yes. That just means I pop my own zips. So, I've done that before. I'm not always proud of that. But, you know, sometimes that stuff needs to go. And I'm sure your esthetician would tell you, definitely do not do that. But, again, I am doing what I do on the skin that I have. And thus far, it hasn't really strayed me too far. I like my skin. I would like for my pores to look smaller, of course. But, you know, you got to live with what you got. And right now, I have visible pores, but halfway decent looking skin. So no complaints there. I don't think this is really doing anything. There's nothing in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not really focusing. But there's nothing in there. It's just kind of, I don't know, kind of oily feeling. But I don't see the gunk. So I'm like, are they using that on a higher level? But I'm really afraid, because my face has a little bit of redness. And they say that that's common. But if I use this on a higher setting than what I'm using it on currently, you know, I don't want to cause major damage and break like blood vessels or something. That would be horrible. So, anyway, even though I don't see this here, maybe the fact that I'm using it is stimulating my collagen underneath. I don't know, just saying stuff. You hear things and you just repeat them. I don't know if it's right or not, but that's what's happening there. Okay, still nothing. Still absolutely nothing. And you're supposed to use like a different nozzle for like fine lines and wrinkles, to do like around your mouth and all of that business. Okay, turn back on, please. Because I don't know about you, but I get like sometimes like these little fine little bumps. They're like little blackheads that are sometimes like around my mouth, and I don't like that. So what I often pay a lot of attention to those when I'm washing my face, and I may, you know, extract some of those sometimes. I have extraction tools. I'm a fan of Dr. Pimple Popper. I'm not like proud of any of these things that I'm telling you all. It's just, this is my life. This is what it is. This is how I live, and, you know, please love me where I'm at. You know, don't judge me, because, you know, the human body just really like fascinates me, and all the different things that go right and what can go wrong. I probably should have gone into medicine, but then I don't know because I don't like bodily fluids. That's gross. And that's my main reason for not going into it, just based on the fact that, like, you know, there's pee and poop everywhere. It's gross. Anyway, so for everybody who's in the medical profession, God bless your life, because I can't do it. So I've done that. My steamer is done. It has no more steam in it. Oh. It's making noise. I turned it off. It's like a little bit of steam coming out of it, but it's making a... Okay. Shut up. Okay, I'm going to unplug it. It was really in the power strip pretty. Okay. And it's... Okay. It's still just going to make noise. So I'm done with that. And what I'm going to do next is go ahead and put on my night solution. So this is a specially formulated solution that was made for me based on my Curology profile. And when I sent in my pictures and all that, did I send in? Yes, I think I did send in pictures for this. So this is a new bottle, so give me a second. And I just usually use just 2 pumps and put it around my face and massage it in. Again, avoiding the eye area. You can get right around the eye. But of course, try not to get anything too close to your eyes because there are, let's see here. My particular formula has niacinamide, tretinoin, and it's some other kind of acid. Okay. I don't know what any of that stuff is. I should probably look that up. They did give me this is a new bottle. So I have my instructions right here because I just opened it. And the subscription is every other month. But anyway, I'll have to read up on it. I've never read up on it before, so I'll read up on that. But anyway, let me finish doing this and get off of here. Okay. There's that. And always, take it down to your neck. You want your neck to look nice as well. So, don't just take care of your face, but also take care of your neck because it's all connected. And that's usually how people can tell that you're aging. It's by your neck. Just saying. You got to take care of all of it, y'all. Put a couple of pumps on my finger there. Boop. And again, just dot it around my face. And rub it in. So you don't need a whole lot of product in order to cover your face, but this is something that I do. What I need to get into a better habit of doing is washing my face at night because washing it in the morning is like a no-brainer, especially if you drool and you need to brush your teeth and stuff anyway, you're going to be washing your face. But at night when you're getting ready to go to bed, it's even more important to wash your face because you've got to wash off all of the elements of the day. So if you've been outside, you've got environmental pollutants in the sky that are falling on your face, any kind of debris from your wind, rain, whatever the weather is outside, sun, and then you sweat. All of that needs to come off. And doing that just helps you have better skin later on and, make sure that you're changing your pillowcases regularly, as well as washing your face at night so that you just have the best skin that you can possibly have. Again, not a professional. I don't know really how all of this for real works. I'm just telling you that this is what I use on the skin that I have. And since all of y'all have skin, you need to find what works for yours. There is, I think that everybody needs to have a skincare regimen, which is basically, something to wash your face with that isn't drying and doesn't cause buildup or other things, and then also a moisturizer. Those are the 2 most important things when it comes to having skin conditions like acne and everything like that. You might want to look into some different solutions. See a dermatologist, check out an esthetician. Do what you got to do in order to just really make it happen. So those are things that probably won't happen until we get everything back opened up. But in the meantime, in between time, I suggest that you find something for you that works for you. That's simple. And it can be over the counter. I used to use over the counter stuff all the time, and it was working for me. Curology got me on Instagram. Y'all, Instagram be putting up these ads and I just be buying stuff based on it. So yeah, they got me. They got me. But I do like it. So I don't have any complaints with what is happening with my skin or anything like that. I feel very comfortable with using the product. They do not have a sunscreen though. So that would be something separate. But low key, and I know that Beverly Bagwell, my esthetician, does not want to hear this, but I don't always wear sunscreen. Until I find a sunscreen that does exactly what I needed to do. I needed to go on and not feel greasy. I needed to not leave a white cast on my skin. And I also needed to just kind of like not make like the oils in my face just kind of like go out of control or break me out. I've been broken out before by different sunscreens. So it's just been a whirlwind. But sunscreen is important no matter what your melanin level is. Like, it's important because the environment is broken and the UVB rays gets through and they can damage your skin. So, limit your time or your face out in direct sun. Definitely wear, large hats or anything like that if you can. But it is important to take care of your skin because this is it. This is it, guys. Like, this is the skin you're in. This is the body that you've got. You got to take care of it any way that you can, and do what's best for you. Oh, but most skin situations inside. Start eating better. Drink a little more water, and wash your face. Like, those are some really simple things to do that can really, make a difference. So I hope that this was in some way helpful, entertaining, what have you. But just like I said before, I do my own stunts. So this is just yet another thing that I do to take care of myself. It may not work for you, but again, I have to work with what I have, and this is the skin that I have, and this is what I do with it. So until the next time, I will see you guys just around town or I can't say that because that's a tagline for somebody else's page, and I'm not going to use that. So I will see y'all later. Okay. Bye.